I'll make a call. Yeah. One more.
Sir, is it here? You can give some posture change moves and all like that. You're into fashion sports, so man, that'll look more.
Look here at the center. Kneel down behind the pillar.
Ravi.
Yes, sir.
Sir, look here.
Sir, yeah, upward, sir. Yeah.
अब लो
Sir, please shift a minute, sir. Yeah. Look here at the center. Thank you.
Week in partnership with FDCI. We have with us Colonel Arvinder Singh, Chief Operating Officer, Gujarat Titans, the talented designer Kanika Goel, and her beautiful muse, stunning and handsome muse, Shubman Gill. I think, Colonel Singh, Shubman, Kanika, we want to have a quick conversation with you and understand from you, first from Colonel Singh. What was it like? I think this has been a season of many firsts for Gujarat Titans, and now you're collaborating with Kanika at Lakme Fashion Week for a fashion collaboration. So tell us what it's been like through this journey, and yeah, what did you think of the showcase?
Thanks for that. Yes, you did mention season of firsts. Everything was a first for us this year, and we had some very exceptional firsts through the season. Couldn't have asked for anything more for sure. That's the past. As part of our season of firsts going towards the next season, of course. So a particular aspect that we had spoken about when we launched our franchise in Ahmedabad on the 13th of March, really speaking, I remember saying that whatever we do, we will keep the fans at our heart. Yeah. And we will ensure that we portray something new to a new franchise that has joined just this year. We've been in conversation with Kanika for over the past few months now. I don't think we could have asked for anybody better to collaborate with through this season, and we've had a number of discussions, calls, etc., etc. The result is for everybody to see. This is definitely for the fans, and firstly, on behalf of Gujarat Titans, I must thank you, Kanika, for, there was time pressure. The idea was to do it now or maybe look at the next option, but we decided, and I think kudos to her and her team, that we were able to deliver what you saw. This is just the start. This is what you saw. From our perspective at Gujarat Titans, what is more important is how are we now going to integrate all this with our fans? How are we going to engage further with our fans using this, firstly as a platform, and secondly, what Kanika has created. So this is just the first step. As you have heard earlier, that there's going to be more of it as we go along. And of course, as another season of, as part of the season of first, Shubman is, I think, the first cricketer from the IPL, or I don't know about other cricketers, but as part of a franchise-based, show that has happened for the first time. Of course, and I think he was absolutely brilliant. So from our perspective, it is all about reaching out to the fans, engaging with them, and we are pretty sure that as we go along, we'll do more of such things. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. And I think we had a house full of fans upstairs at the show, so definitely a very successful collaboration and a lovely showcase. Kanika, I think sports and fashion are almost effortless collaboration, right? What was it like, I think, ideating with Gujarat Titans, putting this streetwear collection together? How has the experience been?
I think the experience been great. I think it was such a good synergy, I think, to just work together, and our ethos sort of just came together so well, wherein it was definitely the larger-than-life aspect that we were trying to put out. Gujarat Titans definitely being an iconic team, champions from last season, and Gujarat in itself having produced so many iconic entities. Honestly, we had too many inspirations to pick from, and we tried to make, create a very cohesive collection for obviously Gujarat Titan fans, for KGL fans, and even beyond. What I absolutely love is that we're actually obviously selling the collection further, which I think it's the biggest, thing that I think any collaboration has ever done that way, wherein, we're reaching out to masses, we're reaching out to a fan base which is even beyond both of us. So, yeah.
And what was it like having Shubman as your muse?
He's fabulous. I mean, insane. We did fittings and he walked the show and I was just looking at the screen backstage and I was like, what is this? It's amazing. I mean, I was just like, super cool. Like the swag was just on point. It was brilliant.
That's how he's on the field as well, as you would have noticed.
Yeah, of course. Well, that was like a sixer. Shubman, I think we've seen you rock it on the field. It was amazing to see you on the runway. What was your experience being on a very different kind of field this time? And yeah, tell us.
The experience was amazing. The fashion has always been a part of my life. I remember I used to watch the Fashion Week with my mom when I was a kid. And definitely walking on the runway was a very exciting experience for me. And, the butterflies and the nerves that you get before you get onto the field, it was quite similar before I was walking on that runway. So it felt good, always, whenever you get those nerves and those butterflies in your stomach, you are doing the right thing.
What do you think about what you're wearing? And Kanika, maybe you could help decode how you dressed Shubman up.
I mean, honestly, his aesthetic and our brand aesthetic is very similar. Yeah. So there was not any sort of a struggle. And we had multiple discussions before, and he's, pretty much on the same page. He loves like oversized clothing, cool graphic tees, baggy denim. So I think that's what we tried to put together for him.
Yeah, actually, when I saw Kanika's work, I was like, I sent her so many things which I liked. I like this, I like this. So that's when I knew, this is my vibe. Style and comfort is something that I always prefer. And the vibe of the label was exactly what I wanted.
And I think we're always at Lakme Fashion Week and at FTCI always looking at collaborations that are just so effortless. And we're so glad that you guys chose this platform to collaborate and bring this to us. I'm going to open the floor to questions, if any.
I'm good.
We know that you are one of the most stylish and fashionable cricketer that we have in India. Who do you think is the most stylish and fashionable cricketer in the world?
In the world, Virat Bhai's fashion and style is always up to the mark. But apart from him, I think Hardik has a really cool style that I vibe with. So I think these two cricketers.
Yeah. Do you want to ask?
What is your style statement? What is your fashion statement?
Like I said, it's always comfort first. And then, like Kanika mentioned, loose clothes. I like wearing loose clothes. But it depends on the occasion. But comfort is definitely my style statement.
Walking on the ramp, how easy and how hard it was for you being a cricketer?
I practiced for about 2 days before I started. Yeah. So I was watching myself on the mirror when I was walking. It was definitely different and exciting, like I mentioned.
All right, I think that would be it. Yes, I think, thank you so much. That will be the last of the media conversation. We have one bite that we'd like to do for Lakme Fashion Week.